else just popped in. When?
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in over a week.
Yep. Well, he was on vacation for like last week. Had chemo. But he's been back since like last Friday. Ooh. Have y'all seen any notifications on this Scarlett's room? I haven't. Mr. Kitover.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
How you doing?
I'm breathing. I am alive.
Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it.
I wondered Roger was a character of Don Kitover. There was no Roger. He was just a character of Don Kitover. How fascinating would that be? That would be one hell of a twist.
Plot twist.
What's interesting is, like, I'm not getting the negative feedback from doing a Roger impersonation by being Mojo.
Well, because you're identifying as the character, not the person.
Well, see, everybody gets conditioned by Mojo or by Roger. Everybody gets conditioned by... So what I'm saying is, obviously, there's no such person as Mojo.
Right.
But I'm just saying that anybody could be a Mojo. Anybody could be Roger, Roger Mayhem. Like, because it's not a real person.
You stole my mojo, baby, yeah.
Yeah, but like the new rules state, there's always the original. You can have a lot of imitators.
That's right.
Everybody knows that voice is the Mojo / Roger Mayhem persona.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Bader, I wish you would come up and say hi. Oh.
So I was listening to Dr. Jordan last night. Somebody was asking him for like a psychological analysis on somebody, and it's so funny because he was waiting for him to say narcissism or narcissist, and he said it within like the first sentence.
That's actually, I told you I had a question I wanted to ask Dr. J. I wanted to ask him about narcissistic love bombing. It's been on my list for a while. And I wanted to ask last night, but it really wasn't topical to what they were discussing, so I kept it to myself. But I wanted to hear his expertise on narcissistic love bombing.
I would like to hear it too. That whole love bombing thing is interesting. I would love to hear Dr. Jordan talk about it. If it's a thing or not.
I sent him an invite, but I don't know. He might not be able to come up right now.
He's probably in the gym right now, more than likely, knowing Dr. Jordan.
Yeah, he was on late last night. But it's out there, Dr. J. When you get a minute, I would love to hear your expertise on the topic. All right, well,
this is Mojo. Welcome back, everybody, to In the Muff. It's been a difficult week because I've had I don't want to go down. I don't want to discuss that. I'm just saying that welcome back, everybody, to the In the Muff.
Wait.
Hey, John, you do a better point than you do a Roger.
Yeah, your point is on point.
Yeah, that would be funny to create a point, kind of like a cartoon account. I also think these baby accounts are very funny, like Baby Pepe, Baby Monica, Baby JB.
Yeah.
Baby accounts are very funny.
Yeah, and I've seen them in the room at the same time. I think it's a couple people actually playing on the whole.
I haven't heard nothing about it. Tell me, what's with these baby accounts?
There's a baby Pepe. They used like AI to make a baby Pepe. There's a baby JB. The BJB currently has as his nickname Monica, but that's the baby JB. They'll show up together and do a little chat warrioring, but they don't ever come up on stage and talk.
So nobody knows we're doing this now.
Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody's doing it. They're a little provocative. Yeah. And yeah, they use like AI generated baby faces for their characters, but it's amusing. It's somebody, at least one of them I was already following, and I didn't follow the baby account, so someone changed their name. I just don't know who.
I'm thinking of making a baby Pepe account and then going into his rooms and then being like, "Hey, it's me, baby Pepe," and like fucking with him. But
I've heard so many people attribute the Point account to you, and I'm like, no. They were both in the room at the same time, both off mute, talking over each other. There is no way Kitover pulled that one off.
Hey, Senator Diffie, I heard the same thing you heard, but I'm still not convinced. I think John is that talented that he got like some, he can call his voice. I am not convinced.
See, I've heard that more about him being Point for a long time, because like I've heard people rattle off the names of his accounts, and they always include Point. And after that,
I'm on TV, y'all stupid people.
After that room where the two of them were just, I was just like, hey, they're the same people. It's just not possible. Maybe I'm underestimating Kitover, but
it just sounds like
it's not.
I'm on television. You're not. You're stupid. I'm on television, and you're just complaining that I'm on TV. Stupid dummy.
Isn't that the Point voice? I mean, is he proven that he's Point, or what's going on? Is he just trying to mock Point to disprove?
No, he's mocking.
He's mocking. I'm on TV right now, dummy.
No, one day in the month, they were both on stage. They were both off mute screaming at each other.
I remember that.
In that voice.
And that's the day that convinced me that they're the same person. I don't know.
I pre-recorded the Point, and I was yelling at my recording dummies. I'm on TV right now.
Hey, John, you are definitely Point. You should have been rich with the fact that you're going to pull it off. Like, you are definitely Point.
Right? No freaking way.
It's obvious. I'm a gay white man pretending to be a black woman. Dummy. I'm on TV right now, and you're just upset about it.
Look how talented. If you're not, you are just more talented than this fascinating.
I don't know, Hakima, I've definitely seen worse on this app.
I'd be like, Point clearly got a fake voice. How do you mock a fake voice and get it that right there? Like, I'm not bad. I'm not.
I don't know. Like I said, I'd have bought into it potentially. Had I not seen it for myself.
I think he got pre-recorded this stuff in the other voice so they can talk at the same time. That's my conspiracy. He got pre-recorded statement in Queen's voice. Yes.
I don't know if you've ever, I've been in a room where somebody thought they were being a sneaky squirrel and streaming it elsewhere. And when you have two phones within a reasonable proximity and they're both off mute, you get this atrocious feedback, this ringing, this ear-piercing ringing.
I bet John has to figure that out. I bet he's figured that problem out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just mute up. You don't let it make an audio circuit.
Maybe he's a psychotic genius, Akima.
Yeah, and I prove that he should be Congressman because he's definitely a genius. We need a genius in the fucking in Congress.
I'm gonna have
We like 435 members short at this point.
I'm gonna have Point call Congressman LaHood's office and complain about his AIPAC money in Israel, and then we'll create a room and say, Point calls Congressman LaHood.
That would be hilarious.
I'm genocide, you big dummy.
I love it.
Why don't you click all that AIPAC money? Why do you have to commit genocide, you big stupid dummy?
Now, come on, Sarah, be for real. That is the point. Be for real.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time with the technical difficulties. If I had, Kima, I would be right there with you if I hadn't seen it live. And
I
it's
saw
like,
it live, and I still
We
believe
were
it.
there. We were there.
I would bet anything that he can change his PTR and go into politically correct. They would never know. I would bet on it.
I don't know, Kitover, will you share your deep, dark secrets with us and answer the point controversy and let us know if you're both? Are you that diabolical? What's the point? I'm on TV and you're not. Everyone just hates me because I'm on TV. And I'm famous and I make a lot of money doing it. Big stupid dummies. I don't know, Kima. I don't know.
I'm driving. Just stop for a minute. Give me like 10 minutes off the car.
Genocide in Gaza, big stupid dummy.
Yeah, I'm 100% convinced now. There's no question that it's hilarious. It's hilarious to me, John. You know what? You are a master. You're a genius of the mind.
Most people don't know that I'm actually just a white guy pretending to be a black woman and I'm gay, but I don't know, everybody's so angry with me all the time because they're just a bunch of big stupid dummies and I want to. See, does Point ever acknowledge that he's the white guy pretending to be a black woman? I don't think Point ever gives that.
Point never defends anything. Point will go along with anything you say. Yeah, I'm that, whatever. Like, it's weird. I'm so confused. I'm in tears right now. I can't even see. Like, I understand.
Yeah, Point is a character. He called me broke one day and said, he's like, you're broke and you don't wanna listen to my stocks. I was like, what the fuck? We wasn't even talking. He went in there and went off on everybody. I'm convinced that's Point talking though. I think he got a burner phone.
Well, Kitover, you got him all convinced. Yeah, we did the sweetest sound in the world. Listen to us. Well, before I created Point, there was Tiffany Sotheby. Tiffany Sotheby was the star of Clownhouse for 2 weeks. And they committed genocide against Tiffany Sotheby and they killed her. Because Tiffany was a big stupid Oh my goodness.
Tiffany, in the muff is shadow band.
Huh?
It's shadow band.
What happened here?
Because of the muffin in the title?
No, I don't know.
Let me see. I see it in the hallway. Is it because I'm in here?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, I have to type in the muff to search for the room, and then when I see the live room, I click it.
Oh, wow.
Clubhouse is just jealous that I'm on TV. Rohan is such a big stupid dummy.
No, it's in the hallway.
You're just paranoid, Anne. As usual.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She is so funny, that troll. She's the best.
Point.
Yeah.
It's John.
John Kitover is funny.
Have it, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been confirming it now on the stage. He's doing the voice. We started suspecting it recently, and he just pretty much confirmed it without confirming it, because he's doing her voice, and it's so accurate.
Yeah. Wow.
Go ahead and give John his flowers.
Yes. I don't know who's better, him or Travis.
Travis was
That,
like,
that's
his characters were next level.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Travis was so good.
really good.
Yep. Love them. And he never waffled. Like, he never broke character.
He didn't. I liked when he had like multiple characters on stage and would be arguing with each other.
Yes. In one of our, in one of our Don't Shoot the Messenger, can you rap? And as Judy sang a rap song on stage, it was fucking hysterical. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard.
Oh my gosh, derisive.
Yeah.
Yay.
Morning, derisive. We were just talking about Travis's characters.
Travis? Oh, Travis the gay guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His Judy character, she was the best. He killed Judy, though. What are you doing today, Derisive?
I'm getting a headache this morning. I'm going to get coffee. It's beautiful. It's like 70 degrees. I'm going to spend the day outside.
Yeah, it's really pretty here today, too. I don't think we're quite that low, but I don't think we're going to get much over 80. And you missed Mojo. Mojo came in this morning.
What the heck? And you nipped out again?
Just wanted to compliment how beautiful you wear these.
Thanks, Mojo Vibrations.
Especially Monica. She's super beautiful. Monica's the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world. When God created the rose in the Garden of Eden, he was thinking of Monica.
Is that right?
Or maybe the thorns part.
Not too much on mine now.
I mean the flower. The red
That's
flower.
right. Those beautiful little petals.
I brought up yesterday in the room that Hakeem donated to the campaign to elect Kitover so he could kick Monica to the goo, and that upset a lot of people.
Tell him to get over it.
That room was so funny. I was not expecting her hyperbolic. He touched me. He touched me. Don't touch me.
That was one of the best clubhouse moments.
Oh my God, that was so funny. He touched me without my consent.
It's very funny. It's very funny how a room, like somebody polarizing comes in, takes over the room, but then somebody else like inverts that person's, takeover. It's like Clubhouse. There's never a dull moment because it always flip-flops.
Yeah. And most friends for sure. You don't ever know how things are going to turn upside down and go sideways. People are very unpredictable.
I don't know. I think now that we've been on the app, everyone does the same.
I would say I'm not surprised, but I'm not surprised by a lot of the actions of a lot of the people, but the way that like the most obscure thing causes it to suddenly go sideways, I'm always like scratching my head, like, really? Really? This is what we're doing now? I don't know.
Well, it's very predictable in the sense that people just repeat their patterns.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do.
But it's, like you could go to Uncle Steve's atheist room right now and people make their little like Sunday morning soliloquies and they get their little 5 minutes of preaching, and then a lot of people leave. That's what always kind of annoys me. If like Otis comes up, like he'll get his 5 minutes and then he'll just leave. Like he's not interested in hearing what other people have to say. People just want to get their injection of dopamine and then leave.
Yeah.
I never understood people to do that. I see people do that in another room. They'll come in, say what they got to say, and just leave. Like what kind of empty person are you that you just want to just spew your shit and don't want to hear nothing else somebody got to say? Then do it day after day and think the shit is okay. Like nobody, if you don't want to hear what I got to say, I don't want to hear the fuck you got to say. That shit is just weird.
Yeah, another one that's really good at that is Diogenes. He likes to get up on stage, be very theatrical, hyperbolic. Listening to him, as soon as anybody wants to say anything, he's gone. It's like, oh, why do I have to subject myself to 15 minutes of listening to this shit?
Yeah. Just if you realize that someone already knows, then you can tell them.
I don't know, I think it's like identity projection where you come in, you do your recital of your core tenet beliefs about how Orange Man is bad and about how there's structural white racism and white supremacy. This is the recital and there's a lot more involved, and then, thank you, I am complete. And then you leave. It's like, what was the point of that? Like, nobody's even capturing what you're saying. And people just repeat the same thing every time. So yeah. I don't know. That's why I liked in the Muff when we read a book that day, because that was like the first time we've ever come together to collectively break the trans spell.
Right.
With a new trans spell, but
Well, with the Orange Man bad and systemic racism cult kind of people, they tend to all share the one true correct opinion. So there's no point in hearing out others, because any other opinion that deviates from that is, the singular source of evil in this world.
And for the record, both those things are true. Orange Man is bad, and there is. but the people that believe that are not the only kind of people that do that. They do what we're talking about. People across the spectrum do that same shit. So don't just put it on Orange Man bad people. But for the record, he is bad.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a valid point because it's gotten worse than ever in the sense that there's Orange Man bad people, and then there's Trump is the singular and unique source of all evil, every issue in this world, no matter how seemingly disparate or unrelated. That has increased in the last 6 months, I would say.
Well, I'm not so sure. I hear Obama bad, even though he's been out of office for a decade. I still hear the Biden did this, and you still hear that. So don't act like it just. Well, we heard for 4 years that Biden is dying, this, Biden fucked up this, and people still do it. Trump still do it to this day. That's what shit go wrong. He's gonna blame that shit on Biden or Obama. He still does it today. So for a regular person to do it, I don't see why you're shocked when he does it himself.
Well, we weren't wrong.
Joe Biden is dying.
All the claims that we made as Republicans, and y'all call us conspiracy theorists, all those things have come to be true. So
No, what we're trying.
Biden is dying.
What we're trying to point out.
He's 163 years old.
What we're trying to point out is that people repeat their pattern. And so we're kind of doing the pattern dance again. What I'm trying to say is if I was a gay black man and, I came on here and I did my recital, my point is, how do you break the spam? Because it's just repetition. Nobody wants a duplicate.
You break them by actually talking about it, opposed to everybody do the whataboutism. If I say something about Trump, what about Biden or vice versa? So we never get to the actual issue because we're always going back and forth. And let people there's no genuine conversations don't really exist. There's always people trying to win the argument. When everybody trying to win opposed to actually come to a conclusion, we always don't get stuck in the same place. You gotta realize politicians, it's not your favorite football team. It's not like my side won and your side lost. No, this is about the country. If your side won and your guy is a piece of shit and he's gonna fuck the country up, then no, you didn't win. We all lost. Not saying that about Trump. I say that about Trump or Biden, but that's the mentality people have. If you're rooting for a football team, no matter what, you're gonna root for your team. That's dangerous.
Okay, I have a question to you then, and I think everything you said is correct, but just to put that to the test, can you name one thing that Trump has done that is good?
Yeah, closing the border, 100%.
Okay, all right, I commend you.
But just so you know, I'm not a Democrat though. I hate Biden, I hate Obama, I hate Trump, I hate Bush, I hate both sides.
Oh, okay. All right. Can't argue with that.
What's next? Let's solve the world's problems. Narcissism, right? In 5 minutes. 1 minute time.
People call me.
Narcissistic love bombing all over them.
Engage with them if they want to. I'm not afraid.
You might get in trouble with that title.
Right?
You're gonna get poured into the nonsense.
I didn't put that title in there.
Oh,
You asked me, are you a robot? I said,
But I am top left. Let's just take that out. We would not want to inadvertently get caught up in hallway drama.
Catch some stray bullets.
Mm-hmm.
You actually think AI would pick that up and interpret that?
What, the narcissistic love bombing?
All over the map, yeah.
All over the wash.
Beamer! Beamer! Beamer is here!
I don't even think
Beamer!
7/8 of the
Hi, Beamer.
Clubhouse audience of people would pick that up and understand it. Clownhouse. That's what it meant.
Let's just, there we go. I mean, we're in enough. Hikima just said he's not liberal, though. Hikima doesn't like the Dems either. You were a big R.
I'm a 35 vote for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry you wasted your vote.
Me and 70-some million others. So
Right. How'd you get down there? How'd you get down there? I mean, this room's really winding down. Will, how'd you get down there?
Oh, I did.
Oh, did you?
I should have a mod badge. It's, you shouldn't have a loaded gun ass.
At least you're honest.
he disarmed himself. Put the guns up.
I don't know if that makes me trust him more.
I know. It definitely makes me trust him more.
Yeah, you almost got to trust him more for that.
Yeah. Don't trust people on Clubhouse, y'all.
I had a crazy experience. I made grandma her lunch, and we had some fresh strawberries. And I'm sitting out with the chickens, right? And I see, my rooster. He's close to me, so I flick a piece of strawberry at him for him to eat it. He goes down. I guess he smells it. I don't know what chickens do. But then he lifts his head up and he does like this call. And all of the baby chickens and all of the moms, the hens, rush over to the spot where the strawberry is, right? And they're all like fighting over, oh my God, damn, now I'm going to have to flick more strawberries. So I slowly start flicking more pieces of strawberry towards the ones that, didn't have one. And slowly all the hens got one, and then all the babies got one. And would you know it, you could say that this is coincidence. I think that this was something much more grand. The rooster, Big Red McGraw, didn't take a piece of that strawberry until everybody had a damn piece of strawberry. No, I know that because I follow a lot of horse ranchers and stuff, breeders and whatnot. And one of their ranchers, he's got shit tons of chickens and stuff. His rooster does the same thing, like he films it all the time. His rooster will call them all over and let all of them eat before he eats. That's amazing.
Leaders eat last.
I guess so. I don't know. It's definitely a thing, though, because I've seen his videos on it.
Yeah, it's typical rooster behavior.
I guess taking care of his flock or whatever.
He takes his role seriously.
Right? We need more men to do that.
Yeah.
100. We need more beamers in the world with what's in strawberry.
Yeah. Don't say that too loud. Too often. Because people will misinterpret and then people will be accosted with flipping the bean all the time. Despite popular belief, I'm actually pretty hated. Wait till I start talking about politics. Well, it'll be very fast that you'll change your opinion. F the strawberries, F Bima. We need less of anyone that thinks like her. Get rid of her. This is fair. She's an anarchist. She turned me into a newt.
You have no question marks other than the crypto one. We can work you through that.
See, I'm very strategic. You know, I was a cypherpunk, so I got into crypto because I was first introduced to it at the New Hampshire Pork Fest, like a long time ago. And I mean, I gotta tell you, yeah, like a long time ago.
That's pretty legit. There's some legitimacy in that statement.
Yeah, and it was just people, you know, I didn't get into it for the money. I got into it for the utility, you know, of like government and, you know, voluntarists and anarchists. So you could only see how that aligns with my philosophical worldview. And then, you know, the meme coin started, and that's interesting, but you can, you know, and it's difficult.
But I do have a serious question. So are you strategic enough that you are adjacent to the belly buttons of these coins that are going to do the rug pull? Like, are you close to the information so you're part of, like, you know when to sell, when to exit, when to buy?
No, I'm a super snob. I'm a super snob. I have people in very high places that know how to read. And when I say high places, I mean they just know how to understand code and white paper. We go through. Like I'm kind of like the exposer. I'll tell you, you know, like if you were to ask me, oh, what should I invest in, Dima, because you do so good. My first thing will say, I'll tell you, if you ask anybody that and they tell you what coin to invest in, don't trust them. Just walk away. There has to be a bunch of questions that need to be asked before anything like that. I'm not going to give you an answer. You know what I mean? You got to do your research. You got to know the community. You got to understand the white paper. You got to understand how the keys are. Is it immutable? What chain? You got to know all of that stuff. And unless, you know, because you're right, like the scammers, they just rinse, wash, and they'll just be all over the place. So chances are you're not gonna like what I have to say about a lot of stuff, but also I'm not gonna tell you that it can't be useful.
Yeah, I think 99% of the non-Bitcoin coins are scams. But so I'm kind of Bitcoin only at this point. You know, I mean, I think the rest are like casinos. Like, you know, Ether has utility because it powers so many other coins. But I think I would feel comfortable telling a layperson, like, go ahead and start putting a little bit into Bitcoin. But anything else, I would almost say, yeah, do thousands of hours of research before you delve into any.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it's money to be made, and what I call shit coins. There's money to be made there, but there's nothing else there besides, unless you're there at the right time and you got the right people. But Bitcoin is definitely the only thing I would have about it. I'm not even going to try to learn and understand how when I say how, I wouldn't waste time buying shit for nothing. I don't care. I don't like the thought of it. I ain't saying shit is bad, but I don't like it. Like, it's only about business.
Yeah, you could get lucky, but it's very much like investing in individual stock equities, in the sense that you might get lucky, you might time it right, but there are a lot of people who are a lot closer to the money who have a lot more information than you do, and you're playing against them. So you know, the odds are against you. You might get lucky. I consider a shitcoin like literally like spinning, you know, betting on a spinning roulette wheel. It's the odds are against you, but you might get lucky.
Unless you was in on the rug pool, other than that, if you're not in on the rug pool, you're gonna take this some real luck.
Yeah, that's straight theft. I'm fully 110% against it. So any type of theft, I mean, that's just insane. But the 1,000-hour thing, that's not even a joke. Like, that's some real stuff, you know. Once you start to get into the community and the crypto community, and then you understand the cycles, and then you understand the communities, there'll be players. There are people that dedicate their entire lives, like I'm talking 8-12 hours a day, just reading, you know, the blockchain to determine, you know, where who are the whales, where is the money flowing going, because everything's, you know, public.
Yep. Sometimes we don't want people coming in, man.
That's what I'm saying. So should that be streamlined, or you think that it's okay to continue?
I think it should be streamlined because there are times when the military we have to intervene. Not really intervene, but put in a request for our military members if they got married to their spouses who were from a foreign country. And if their stuff was taking too long, we had a military liaison. We'd have to go down to the embassy and say, hey, what's the hold up there? This guy's about to and he's married and he can't take his wife with him, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that happened to a troop of mine who got married to a Russian in South Korea. They said he was a spy. It was kind of funny. Everyone was saying he got married to a spy.
Isn't that what they tried to do with the border bill? They wanted to allocate more funds to get more judges, to get more, you know, more services to get, you know, there's a
Biden deal.
The bipartisan bill, right? The bipartisan bill that they tried to pass.
That Trump tank. Yeah, that Trump tank. Yes, that is true. That's one of the main things, and it was to increase the amount of immigration judges because there's not enough of them.
I mean, more judges is less time in the system, right? So get them.
Because the docket is because your docket now you have more instead of going for a judge has 1,000 people on his docket to adjudicate. You might have less because the judges could share the load.
Yeah, and see, this is what I'm talking about. When you do that, then it decreases the amount of people who are here without like an unknown, you know what I mean? Like just floating in the air kind of thing. It's either yes or no. Either